Hey, YouTube fans. Hope everybody's having a blessed, wonderful evening. I sent a shout out to all my comments and likes and stuff we've been getting on our videos. We sure appreciate it. You guys make this stuff possible for us to do it. Gives us the drive, the energy to do it. And we enjoy bringing you videos. Hopefully they're educational and can help with what little knowledge we got. We don't claim to be scientists or nothing on guns. But I'm going to give a shout out and a review to Jacob A. He asked me to do a review on what I thought of the short mag rifles. Out of all my rifles, they're my favorite. I've liked them ever since they've come out. I don't know what you can afford, Jacob, but if you do buy a short mag, in the calibers, it depends on what you want. You know, I like the 270 better than 300. I took 2 deers this year with a 300, and I took nine bucks, I think, with the 270 short mag. Even the one behind you, looking at behind me here, was took with the 270 short mag. I think he's a 140-inch deer. But I just like them. I mean, they're short, and we'll review the 300 in the Brown and A boat. And if you're gonna buy one, Jacob, I'd recommend getting a good brand. I'd recommend a Brown and A boat if you can find one, or at least a Remington 700 or a Ruger Mark II or something like that. You know, especially in the short mag calibers, you want a good gun. Savage makes a good rifle too, a good high-end Savage. One reason I like them, well, same as the 308 or any short action rifle, because you got a short action, you know, boom, bam. This gun is sweet. This gun is a tack driving machine. I mean, this Brown and A Boat 300, it's light, recoils maybe a little more than a 308, might be as hard as a 30-06. It don't recoil as hard as the 30-06 I've got. But like I say, I gut shot a deer with this year, but I believe it was an accident. I know I didn't mean to gut shoot it, so I know it was an accident. I believe it was a tumbling bullet what happened. Because I still don't like the Federal Fusion ammo. People holler how good it is, but no, I don't like it. The only 2 deer I took with it was this year. Last year I took one with this gun. I think it was an 8-pointer at about 60 yards with a nozzler tip. 150 grain nozzler tip, had a double shoulder, fist size hole where the bullet come out the deer never even kicked. And you know, this year I shot the doe in the neck, dropped her in her tracks. The last 30 minutes of my hunt, I had a small buck come out about 200 yards in the woods, real brushy. I was on one side of the mountain, he was on the other side of the mountain. If you're in eastern Kentucky, you know what I'm talking about. And I just had one little opening I could get a shot. And I kind of lined my gun up for the shot. I was kind of shooting up like this. And when the deer hit the opening, when I seen the crosshairs hit his shoulders, I pulled the trigger. And then the blowback on the gun and stuff, I couldn't tell where the deer went because it's so brushy in there. But it wasn't the gun. The gun's a tack driver. I mean, it's literally a tack driver. It's the best shooting 30 caliber rifle I've got all the way around. Yeah, it'll drive tacks. I mean, 100 yards, it'll shoot circle about like that with just, you know, probably a quarter. Yeah, if you can hold it there, it'll do it. It actually surprised me how accurate it was. I know I shot a quarter with that at 100 yards, and that's off of solid rest. That's not shooting off sandbags or anything like that. That's shooting off one of them, I can't even think of the name of it, sled, blah 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 thing. If you're hunting, you know what I'm talking about, where the gun can't move. But anyway, I shot a quarter with it 100 yards, and that's about the only target shooting I ever done with the gun. Then I made about a 300-yard shot with just at a rock to see how it would do, and it hit right worth holding. But I mean, but the buck I shot with this year, he was 200-ish yards, somewhere right in there, and I had the scope turned down on 4-power. Plus, he was moving, plus it was raining, plus it was foggy. And the last 30 minutes of hunt, I wanted more meat to fill the deep freezer, so fill my tags, and it happened. I've killed over 300 deer in my life. and over 20 it scored over 130. So it wasn't from not hunting experience, or shooting experience. I've got all kinds of that. Been hunting since I was 8 years old. But it just, I think the bullet tumbled and went in the deer's side sideways because it cut a spot by like an inch and a half spot inside. But, I don't know which one you wanted to review on, but I like the short mags. I mean, a lot of people won't. You'll have a lot of hunters will not like them. Like I say, Jacob, the biggest downfall to them is pulling the full loaded shell out of them, like when you get done hunting. Now this A-bow, I like it a little better because it's got a little better. It actually ain't a detached, but it's a box magazine, so you can push your shells in there and put it up in there and work one in the barrel. But what happens? I don't know about the A-bow. The A-bow seems like it's got a little better boat in it than the Remington, but it'll wear that shell extractor out really, really bad, where it's pulling so much weight out of them. And I'll get into the loads and stuff in a minute. I don't hand load for the short mags. I just don't shoot them enough. I just hunt with them. There's no use buying all the dyes and the powder and stuff to hand load with them, but I do know the loads for them. Now this is a gun that my wife bought me for our wedding gift when we got married, and it's the Remington SPS. And well, I forgot to say this here's topped off with a Weaver scope, and it's a Remington with an SPS model 700 270 short mag. We got it on sale at a store, and I bought it she bought it brand new for me. I got it topped off with a Nikon scope. Now I've took 9 buck deer with it, and every one of them scored over 130, and it's been my lucky gun, we'd say. But I've had no trouble with one ever run. First I ever had one run, it was a 10 pointer, and it run about 60 yards. And I had one run about 40 yards, and the other 7 dropped like a sack of potatoes. Shooting 130 grain nozzle tip. I did kill one buck with 130 grain Winchester hunter ammo they come out with. But nowadays they getting ammo down cheap enough for you to shoot the short mag. When they first come out, the ammo was so high, and that's what everybody kicks again. I like them, short action, even on the Remington. But now the Remington is so short right here, if you can see. When you go to load it, you gotta load it down through the top. You kind of have to push the bullet in, slide it into the chamber, then pull it back, then slide it in. They don't hold 3 rounds. That's another kickback. That's the only kickback I have to them, is the shell, pulling a full shell out, and the load capacity is usually 3 in the magazine, 1 in the barrel. I mean, I usually put 3 and go on, but I mean, you shouldn't need no more than 3 ammo. Do I like them? I love them. I'll probably hunt with them the rest of my life. I mean, I've got 308, 30-06, 243, 7mm 280, 22-250, 223s. What else? Honey, I can't think off the top of my head. I've killed deers with 30-06s, 243s, and 25-06s, and deer slugs, and these short mags. And I just like the short mag, but if you buy one, this is going out to Jacob. But if you buy one, make sure you get a good quality gun. Whatever your flavor is, I ain't going to say one to shoot no better than another. Both of these guns are attack drivers. I do like the brown A-bow a little better. I just like the feel of it. I like the way it works. But, the Remington shoulder's good, but the Remington's a little longer. But, whatever you like, buddy. I mean, I'm 100% a short mag man. The 270 I would recommend a little bit over the 300 for me, for deer hunting. I like the 270 better. It's all man needs for deer. It's got plenty of power. I mean, that's but you notice I've been hunting with the 300 short mag. Either one of them will work. Either one of them you want to use, the 30 caliber or the 27 caliber, excuse me. The way they get so much power out of them is the short casing. Like a 300 long mag or 300 Winchester mag, you got to burn from the front to the back of the casing. It's slow. It takes it more to burn, just like a 30-06 or a 270 in the short. So you can take the same powder load as a standard 270. I think it's 58 grains what they load with. and it's 270. I'm not sure on the 300 now, but I am on the 270. It's 58 grain. And the 270 Winchester or the 270 short mag, this 270 short mag is going to be 300 feet faster than the 270. 200, at least 200, you're going to get more downrange kinetic energy. One reason is when that cap fires, all that powder stacked right there in that little fat casing, it's going to burn it all at once and shoot the bullet out the barrel faster. That's where they get the speed at from the short mags. Yes, I highly recommend them, but if you buy them, if you get one, get it in a good quality gun, Jacob, buddy. They just call that shell injector. I mean, if you don't get a good quality gun, it might cause you problems with a shell injector down the road. But for me, I love them. That's my opinion of them. Absolutely good deer guns. Good all elk guns, whatever you want to take with them, really. But guys, as always, we thank you for watching our video. Like them, subscribe to our channel. We sure appreciate it. And we'll keep bringing you more videos of hunting, fishing, everyday life stuff that we do. And hopefully we can get some good fishing videos on here for long. We just ain't been catching nothing. That's why we ain't been getting no videos. But Jacob, I told you I'd do the video Monday, and hopefully you'll get to see it tonight. And I sure appreciate everybody's commenting on our videos. We'll take the comments, criticism, whatever, guys. We appreciate you watching our videos. You don't know what it means to us. It just blesses our heart to see the comments and the people responding to our videos. If it wasn't for you guys, I would stop and wouldn't never make another video. And I hope that answered some of your questions. I could talk about guns all night. I mean, I'm a gun lover. But yes, I like the short mags. They do good. And the recoil's light on both of mine. Now the 300 will recoil a little heavier on certain guns. I had a 700 Remington 300, and my father-in-law's got a Ruger 300 short mag, and his recoils hard, and I had a 700 Remington recoil hard on the 300 short mag. So the Brown A boat don't. It's very light recoil for a short mag. But I really like them, the short action. You get the action of a 308 with twice the power. Well, not twice the power, more power. But anyway, they're good deer guns. They're good deer guns. Like I said, I took over 300 deers in my lifetime. It's not an unexperienced hunter. Someday I'll show some of my deer's horns off and stuff. I've got boxes full of them. But, you know, hey, go out. Best way to buy you a short mag, find you a good used one. You can get a good quality one. I get $400 for that Brown A boat out the door at a gun store. Because a lot of people don't like them, but I do. But thanks everybody for watching. And guys, to the next one. We'll catch you on the next video. Jacob, I hope it helps you out, man. I'm making the decision on what to do.